That was nice of you. Thanks.
Yeah, EG, no real departure here from what we've seen from them so far, but all in all, a strong draft. Question I have for you guys before we get into the game, the first game of our best of three.
This is going to be a fun tri-lane action, and also top should be fun as well. S4 is going to get a good lane.
Oh my god.
He hasn't been having great lanes at this tournament so far. It's been pretty tough for him, but now he's versus Zine in 1v1.
Puppey is here. They've already used the tag team, but the Stormhammer is out, used prematurely. Can they kill off Crit? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. The bounty rune going the way of Puppey, and now Arteezy chased down. Can they find the secondary kill here? Need to be able to find it. Arteezy very low. The stun connects, and first blood drawn by Nisha.
They have to play a little bit more defensively versus the side of this IO gyrocopter with Sven. Sven also kind of turns the tide of the lane too, because just how powerful Warcry is versus tag team and Fly. He's looking to be pretty dead here with this chase coming out. They have the stun as well.
Able to get him a couple more punches, and that's going to be another kill. This one going the way of Puppey. So 2 kills in this bottom lane. The 3-minute mark, a couple more levels. Disruptor's certainly the type of hero that an early level 6 can make all the difference in the world. And even just getting more points up in that glimpse. They're going to chase down Zai here. His level 5 is going to be slowed by the tag team, but the Drunken Brawler walkaway, Sumail has that haste rune, which is why EG felt comfortable going for this. Does miss a couple hits there, but now after count to 4, Boundless Strike follow-up. S4 going to be there, and Sumail cleans it up.
You're the team with a Wisp who's going to have pretty early level 6, so you can set up for relocates. You can have the number advantage in a lot of these situations.
Losing potentially these 2 towers really early. Sumail gets hit by it, and now going to move in as well with the Brewmaster and trying to find that kill into Monkey King. Sumail throws out the Wukong's command, the extra armor. It's not going to beat up. No, he goes for the lift up. And now can they find this turnaround kill? S4 not able to interrupt this one. Crit trying to run. They still have a lot of heroes in the area. Another lift up onto the center.
Last second lift.
And now Crit's caught. And when he comes back down, he could potentially be surrounded. Now Secret looking like they just want to keep their eyes on the prize and try and do as much damage to this tower as they can.
The other auras on Yapzor.
No.
Well, on the other side, it's really only the Centaur who can be that aura carrier for EG. Tusk can go for somebody, doesn't want to. His bottom.
We've seen this before. Relocate coming in. They do have Stampede to try and run away afterwards, and Fly potentially in position to throw out a glimpse, but it's not going to be enough. Static Storm actually, but he doesn't catch any of them. They glimpse him back in, but he's not caught in the kinetic field. Although Sumail throwing out that Wukong command. Look at all the heals coming, and they're able to keep alive Nisha. Now S4 also in trouble. They're going to roll forward, find themselves this pick-off here. Nisha. It is going to be Nisha down. Came at the cost of Sumail. Can Secret find any more? Fly already dead. S4 headed off and was able to TP away, it looks like, as they try and chase down and kill off this one last pesky Tusk.
The tower is so low.
God, he's thinking about going in for the last hit. No, he can't do that one. Does have a snowball over to the creeps, maybe, if he can get within range. No, they fully control him.
And now they'll get the tower denied, too. So we're going to be watching Fly a lot, who's been, playing great. Sure, yesterday he had like 18 deaths, but he had so much impact in the game, even when he had that many.
And speaking about that glimpse potential here as well, they're bringing 4 heroes to the bottom lane. Well, there's a good
bit of
damage there onto Puppey. They Stampede. They're going to try and chase this one down with the Thunder Strike. Looks like he is going to go down. So EG set up to take this tower, and again, the strength of Fly being able to glimpse people away and can also completely change the entire dynamic of the game once you get that online.
Yep. Same thing with them. Even Mech. Like Mech is a big thing that changes the game with IO, just because the double pump. You double heal somebody.
Oh my god! But Arteezy completely out of position here, and it's going to be chased. The Stampede trying to run. There's the lift up already. They're going to have the Dispel Magic afterwards. Can they chase him down and kill him off? On the other side, S4 is taking down the tier 3 tower actually. So maybe a little bit of space created, but they aren't going to be able to finish it off. It looks like. Still a lot of damage done, but they find the kill onto the Terrorblade.
That time, of course, he's sundered right at the start, but in a lot of situations, you're just surrounded by these primal Brewlings, and you're like, oh god, I don't have a target to sunder.
No.
Not that time, though, of course. But.
Oh, jump forward. Underneath some vision. There's the Breathe Fire onto absolutely everybody. The Boundless Strike S4 not able to get his stomp off, and now the Snowball just need to run the heck away from here. In trouble, all of EG being chased through by Secret, and it looks like they're going to lose absolutely everybody.
This is that window we were talking about, right? I think Black had mentioned it on the panel, too. It's like that. Definitely.
Make some extra space there with the Centaur, Stampede type of things, but Roche, very low.
There's just so much magic damage that really comes from magic damage and control that comes from the Secret side that it really could be a huge problem that Sumail doesn't go for an early BKB. Just clap every little thing, like clap, breathe fire, IO Spirit, Sven, Gyrocopter.
Oh my god, mid
so
one.
much.
Jumps forward, finds that stun, and Disruptors needs to run, but Zai is there, and they find the crit for the kill. Well, Diffusal Blade is done for this Monkey King. They just now get that Tether grants Aghanim Scepter. And Nisha gonna start to do that double damage onto the tower.
Yep, pretty much.
Stampede looking towards that mid lane, wanting to find the jump. They've already got one. It's Brewmaster control, but mid one trying to interrupt that. Able to find the Disruptor right from the get-go. They're relocated. They're going to be able to take him down, though. S4 done and dusted.
Oh my god, Zai's build. He had a Vanguard and a Vlad's, and now he's got even a Crimson Guard coming out, and then the Warcry comes in toward the end. They don't have the damage to kill this Brew. They threw everything on him.
Tier 3 tower down. Secret standing tall. And all you can really do right now is jungle if you're a Terrorblade.
So EG had, they got successful lane with the Centaur and the Monkey King, but it's really about...
And EG realizing that it is so difficult to try and take this fight. They're cutting creep waves, but at some point you do need to come back and try and defend this tower. Maybe a big hoof stomp from S4, but they're in position already. Crit gonna get hit by the missile. They jump forward. BKB reactions. S4 needs to back out now. They have their own Crimson Guard. The call down comes. It's on the Sumail, the slowdown. It's also keeping those buildings alive, and now the glimpse back. Maybe an opportunity. That's onto the Gyrocopter. Control for the moment. They're trying to do it out with the Wukong's command. It's on to absolutely everybody. The Snowball as well, trying to kill him off in time. Nisha, he will fall. There, TZ, he wants to get that Sunder off. He's going to be able to find it. Finds Puppey. They hold. And is it going to be enough here?
They're gonna kill Zai too. He's dead. That's 3. EG. Nisha, even though he popped that BKB with the Centaur stun, it may have been a bit preemptive as the glimpse from Fly. It was a perfect Wukong's, right? In that position on the high ground, everybody's caught in it. Even the Brewmaster split is getting hit by those Wukong's. You see the YapzOr actually comes in, gets a great Guardian Greave, and almost looks like it's going to turn the fight for a second, but EG was such a
can't happen if you're EG. S4 going down here as they find the Stormhammer and a couple more punches. The Hoof Stomp trying to run. Is he going to be able to get out of there? No. YapzOr finishes it off the kill.
The DDIO. Those right clicks actually kind of coming into play.
Could be really nice. Mid one, level 3 ulti. A smoke up coming from EG.
Same thing for Zai. He's level 3 primal split too, online.
They want to come and take this fight yet again. We'll see if S4 can bait out something, and they're going to need to find another big glimpse here. The stomp already at the get-go, but there is no follow-up as of yet. There's going to be the stun to try and turn it. Sumail pops the BKB. Wukong's hitting onto about 3. Can they kill him off in the duration of this? He has the bonus armor, which makes him tanky as well as that lifesteal. And then TZ walking into the middle of all of them. They go for the Mischief, trying to live, but they can't live through it. And now the Static Storm, it's down onto 3. Not that bad either, but the IO, it's keeping alive Nisha so strong in mid one, turned upon by this Terrorblade, but he gets the stun off, in some trouble, no more Sunder, and that's a dead RTZ. Terrorblade has to buy back immediately, but everybody from Secret is still alive. They are going to run out of their glimpse. A big hoof stomp, but where is the follow-up? It does not exist. Nobody's here to help you, S4.
There's no creeps in the base at least, so that Rax is going to have backdoor protection. They pop the glyph as well. But you see this time, Nisha understands. They can just soak all of the spells of EG.
23-6.
Yeah.
Feeling like a bit of a stomp here in these later stages of this game at number 1. So mid one, the slow siege of this barracks, and still trying to buy time. It's 32 minutes in, but it is feeling like an impossibility right now. The Crimson Guard is popped. This tower just tickling mid one.
Guys, 4-0 and 14 on the Dragon Knight.
They have to TP back the Terrorblade, but already the lift up comes. They have the split chasing forward, trying to find themselves this kill onto the Gyrocopter, and my god, Crit just eviscerated there in the midst of it. Sumail already down to half HP. He's trying to get the lifesteal to keep himself alive, but he is doing nothing at all to anybody from Secret. They're losing absolutely all of them. RTZ jumps forward. The Sunder, that's the most damage that's been dealt in a very long time on the side of Evil Geniuses, but it's still not looking like it's gonna be enough. They chase forward and GG is called. He just wants YapzOr. It ain't happening.
Far too much sustain, far too much tank. They're still all 5 alive at the end of that fight. It happened time and time again from Secret, just the way they ball up, and that's exactly what their draft wanted to do.
Death Prophet. They're going to get more of a, kind of more of a Sumail. It's more of an EG hero, I want to say. Like, yeah, Sumail always playing it, but I think playstyle-wise, this gives EG, it gives them something to play around.
The enemy safe laner pulls the creep wave into that neutral camp and farms like a little bit extra, but they blocked it this time. So Zai will be able to farm extra over S4 as we were mentioning.
Yeah, and a very strange skill build there, as it is going to be a healing ward taken level 1, and it might have been a kill if... Oh, it's still going to end up being a kill as Fly goes down.
The toss back. Yeah, the healing ward level 1. That
feels like a misclick.
I think that might have been a misclick.
I mean, it's basically even.
It's pretty much even across the board, yeah. It's just a slight experience is the one from the pulls that Secret's been doing. Mid one actually tried to make a rotation to bottom, and now he's making a rotation top.
Oh, this would be huge if they're able to find it. The torrent, the boat, the follow-up. It's so much damage with the snowball. Pulls in at the very last second. What can they do to try and get out of here, though? They're living for the moment. The rotation comes from Sumail. The snowball save was so key for them to be able to turn this back around. Nisha trying to run, but he can't run. Neither can Puppey. Eat this.
Very nice there by Crit. As they want to be playing a lot in this game, I do believe that their draft is a little bit more of a responsive draft, while Secrets wants to put the pressure on more.
A spin up on top for Fly. Puppey will be there as well. The Frost Armor, as well as that Magic Stick, trying to slow, trying to live. But eventually the Lich will die. And meanwhile, down bottom, Ravage used. Crip made that rotation onto Zai. He dropped the wall, does not connect, and with the snowball finish.
So close.
Keeps him alive. Wall dropped behind the tower onto Crit. He's being chased by his own illusion there. Going to Walrus punch it and walk away, but they're still moving in with Puppey here as well. In the meantime, they're also putting pressure on the mid lane. Crit still has Snowball available to keep him alive if he wants to. Gonna try and get over to the creeps. Doesn't have the tower close enough to be able to really go for a deny there. The spin in the jungle onto the Lich Wall. This is going simultaneously, and looks like Crit is finally gonna fall. Meanwhile, S4, Ravage, turn this one! Fly able to bait it beautifully. They do have Omni Slash, a good torrent coming to try and interrupt all of this damage. Coming out, Anisha hunting for his prize in the boat. It's gonna be there, as well as the X to find the kill. Now Tidehunter just gonna have to back away.
Yeah, how's he doing? 0-4? That's the space. I mean, it's okay. It's okay as these 5 positions to die a bit.
Yeah. Oh, Yapzor also in some trouble. They're gonna chase forward. Snowball coming in afterwards, gonna pull Sumail inside. They have that ice pack to try and interrupt it.
He really wants this chase.
I mean, he's going for it. Sumail gonna be tossed back again. Crit's there to help him out. Let's have the Walrus Punch afterwards. The Spirit's chasing. The Shrine has popped. And Sumail is incredibly deep right now, is still wanting to go in onto this Tiny. San taking no for an answer. Isn't going to be able to find that toss back in again. He's able to find the finish. Now Iron Shell Sumail. He can still play his way out of this one. He's still living through absolutely everything, but they bring in Nisha, the boat. They're going to drop all of the ultis in the world.
Now they're looking for Crit too.
I mean, he got his man, but it came at a cost, and now this Tusk also ran at. They have the Iron Shell on the illusion. Eventually, the Walrus 2 will fall.
They forced everybody over there while the Tidehunter and the Tower Blade is farming. So the one thing about EG's draft is that they do have to play around timings. They don't have Ravage up, they don't have Death Prophet ulti, and Meta is not available either. Just long cooldown, says Fly.
Yeah, still 30 seconds until Ravage up, and Fly, not at level 6 yet, does not quite have Chain Frost. They kill him off as well. So this tier 2 tower going to be assaulted, and they need to make something happen, I'm assuming, with that next round of ultis on Evil Geniuses. Only a slight lead for Secret. This game feels a lot more close than it did previously, as the boat is going to come out trying to get into range with the Snowball, but couldn't kind of save, and the Omni Slash keeps on going on to Crit. The Snowball finally is out there. It's trying to turn onto this Puppey, and they will kill him off. So a nice pickup there, but it comes at a cost further, as they've actually brought in Fly. He dies yet again.
Oh, God, Fly.
Dude, this is...
He just respawned.
He's been dead more than alive for a little while now, it feels like.
Just as I was saying previously, as S4, we'll look to try to guarantee they get this tower for Arteezy, just walking at Puppey.
Oh my God, he does a lot of damage here. Phase Boots, Medallion, Vlad's, very, very tanky Tide, and now the boat goes out, able to connect. There's the Avalanche. TZ in some trouble, the Ravage to interrupt though, and now he can turn it back around with the Sun. Finds himself onto that Darkseer, trying to get the kill. One more hit's gonna do it. Sumail with the double, and although they are starting to lose this Terrorblade, he's barely able to walk away, and they're gonna take down this tier 1 tower. Kunkka thinks better of it, he's back out.
Because they know that Ravage was used, they know Death Prophet ulti was used, they know absolutely everything was used on EG, except for Chain Frost. So Fly at least does have that one, but Fly has to be very careful of just dying to mid one here, which might just happen.
I mean, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they just keep killing this Lich. Fly having a rough time.
X is one of those big ones. When you're playing Slark, when you're playing Tide, you get grabbed by it, you're not going to dispel it. YapzOr steps up, S4.
There's so much damage on this Tide Hunter.
Stop the blink,
though.
But yeah, YapzOr will start to turn with the rest of his team.
Can't take this one off, like you said, but he will be able to crack in the shell afterwards, and now the interrupt coming because the rest of EG is trying to show up to this fight. They already dropped down the wall, though. Pulling back in, only Fly, not the greatest. Dual Scepter lift up mid one. Can't turn this. The boat, it's thrown out in the middle of where everybody should be, and the Omni Slash is there. It's doing enough, at least for the moment. They kill off Sumail in the duration of the ulti. This fight might not go the way that EG wanted to. Chain Frost not doing enough either. Nisha's out of mana, but YapzOr is there with the avalanche, the toss, and the kill onto S4. They lose 3. Crit, where are you going to go now? They have him fully encapsulated in this one. Wants to get the snowball to run away, and does look like he can do it to the low ground from mid one, but they will find him. The toss!
The toss from the high ground. What the? That was pretty cool. Haven't seen that actually over the cliff side. Arteezy was coming to try to join because as soon as Sumail dies, they have no damage. He's going for the butterfly Yasha. Look how squishy he is. 950 HP on Agi Treads.
Yeah, it feels like they just need to avoid right now. You actually can't fight into this. And Secret are going to be able to take over map control. Nisha here recognizing he doesn't really need to be that concerned about anything. He's just going to spin, try and walk away. Well, maybe if a good Shards is there, and if he's too far forward, Arteezy on top of him with the Metamorphosis trying to run away. Nisha brought down, and that was about the best case scenario. Yep, immediately into Roche
with the meta.
Oh, this is huge. Evil Geniuses with the big play. There's no buyback from this Jug either, so he can't come back to contest this one. They have the Torn out. There's boat available as well, and maybe that's enough to force EG back.
It's still scary to fight in the pit versus Darkseer.
Geniuses just going to be content with that kill that they took and try and farm up to those next set of items that make them tanky.
They went for the full Silver Edge onto mid one, so really wanted to apply that break onto the Tide.
Gonna break in people. This Terrorblade in some trouble, and he also does not have a whole heck of a lot of mana. Stick charges, Sunder available, but not gonna get off as nobody around to help out that TB. The Walrus Punch, man, YapzOr very low, and he's just dead. All of the minus armor in the world there, and the Snowball to try and interrupt, but they wait on the X. They pull him back after the duration of the Snowball. Now broken, trying to run, trying to get out of there. The Ice Path with the Macro Pyre down, S4, see if he can walk away.
Tanky. They gotta get out of there, Secret.
In some trouble, the Exorcism is back up, and now the Silence as well, taking the bad fight. Ravage, it only connects onto one, but if they can take down mid one here, it's such a great kill to find, and with the tag team slow, the Sinister Gaze back, they find that kill on the mid. They do have Chain Frost, they have a pipe, no Kunkka for 15 seconds.
But they're gonna be full HP while doing this. They have a Vlad's and a Crimson Guard on Zai. He's incredibly tanky, and he's just gonna have Nisha. Oh my god, these DD runes right outside the pit. Just the most fortunate thing ever. S4 has to be careful. There's an Omni Slash available.
Danger, danger, needing to walk away. He does have the Kraken Shell, which is keeping him survivable. They see how low Roche is and Evil Genius is. It's so tempting to want to go back in and come and contest for Roche. See if you can buy a little bit more time. But Ravage still on cooldown for a while. They're not gonna be able to come and contest this.
I thought Nisha would just throw out the Omni because he has the DD, but
likewise, really feel like that crit Blink Dagger needs to come online as soon as possible. That item can make all the difference in these fights, being able to turn around the big combo that we know is coming. And, well, he's not going to get it like that, as the Snowball actually up to the high ground, or trying to get to it, but it's just to the Ancients, and the Shards block off. It's a little bit harder to kill him off there, but he's still going to end up falling.
Husk just with, 2,100 HP with Treads and 2 bracers. Secret got a pretty good amount of vision in these last few moments. I've been seeing them keeping tabs on Ancients or even blocking Ancients constantly versus Arteezy too. And Nisha getting chased out here. Crit trying to find eyes on him.
Can he get in range just outside of vision, and they're still chasing, but doesn't look like they want to go any further forward as... Well, on the other side, YapzOr, Sinister Gaze, S4, he's got Ravage if they want to move forward into this one. The boat to try and follow it. They have the break, and now the toss back onto the Tide Hunter with the Omni Slash. He's silenced. He can't crack it, show it off. He wasn't able to do anything. He has buyback if they want to continue with this fight. So the Snowball putting him into position. Crit very low on HP, and it looks like EGR is going to have to back out. They also lose the Lich.
Arteezy's on the high ground.
He's stuck up on the high ground of the Avalanche. The toss. They got him caught. Arteezy, where are you going to go? Clipped up in trouble. trouble, but S4 buys back. He wants to deal his damage, but he can't do anything. They're too far away from him. That Terrorblade is stuck up there, and Sumail left all alone to his own devices. They can't do anything at all. Where's your damage? It's up too high. They want to pull the fight back over to this side of the engagement, but it's not happening.
He's still up there.
Evil Genius is gonna lose their carry in the most tragic of ways as S4 just wants a little help, but it's not coming. Oh, no, 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 no. The torrent, the Ava, the toss, and the destruction.
Oh my god, that was with the S4 and the crit buyback. This could just be the game. Zai with the most game-winning vacuum on the high ground. They're just going tier 4s, they know.
They know, they can smell blood. Secret wanting a date with Virtus Pro and Zai gives them the thanks.
Of course, after that play, that vacuum by Zai, we were just talking about how great of a tournament he's had. What a beast.
Unbelievable. 28 minutes in, the tier 4 towers. Right now, it is silent out, but Evil Geniuses on the verge of elimination. Secret doing it to him yet again. The throne is assaulted. They can't believe it. The Chain Frost bouncing back and forth. The boat is out, though, giving everybody the rum buff. The damage mitigation is there, the Ava, the toss. They want to hold this one, if at all possible. Now the BKB moving forward. There's no Metamorphosis, though. He's beating into Puppy, wanting to take his revenge. They will find that kill, but the buyback comes immediately. Secret want to end this game, and there's going to be the back of the wall. The compound, it comes back in, and they find the kills needed. But Arteezy, he gets the Sunder off, just trying to live through this one. They have the spin, and he needs to back out yet again. This Throne on such low HP. Can they kill it off in time? It's going to happen. Good game called. Going to the grand finals.
Wow. That was with EG, with their timing. That was, all right, we've got our BKBs online. Let's try to take this fight. They lose heroes one by one by one. And even this little break, and this is the new Avalanche. S4 can't cast Ravage because you're just getting mini-stunned over and over again. And then the high ground vacuum. Oh my god, Zai.
Zai made the play of the day.
Holy crap.
Play of the tournament.